Hi guys. Okay, so I am finally going to tell you what that plain record you had in your learning kit is for, okay? So what I mean by plain is that it did or currently looks something like this, right? So it's just a record. This one is Frank Sinatra, Sinatra and Strings, okay? So you are going to take your vinyl record and transform it into something like this. Okay, so what this is a get to know me project. This project is called This Is Me Just for the Record, okay? So me for the record, get it? Do you see that? If you're like, I don't get it, what do you mean for the record, for the record? If you don't know that the saying for the record has an important meaning, it does. Basically, it's a phrase used to tell someone that what you're saying should be written down or remembered. Okay, so it's important. Like for example, let's say my dog went to the bathroom in the house, okay? And my mom's like, Chandler, why did the dog go to the bathroom in the house? I thought you were supposed to walk her. I might say, I'm so sorry this happened, but for the record, I did walk her. Okay, so it's kind of like, that's maybe not the best example. That kind of sounds like an excuse. Sorry, moms and dads. Students, you get what I'm saying. So for the record, this is me, okay? There are a couple requirements for your record project. Number one, you must have at least one photo of yourself. Okay, so look, there's no photos of me on this side, but you will be covering both sides. Okay, so I have several photos of myself because as you can see, at least one just means I have to have one. Can I have more? Absolutely, I can have as many as I want, okay? So you need at least one photo of yourself. So I'll go through this to explain who I am as I tell you the requirements of this project, okay? So here I have a screenshot of me FaceTiming with my sister. She's one of my best friends. We're super close. Family means a lot to me. This is one of her children. Her name's Stella. That's my niece. She also has a son named Troy, and I call him TJ. Teach, he's my nephew. I love them. I got to spend some time with them this summer, missing them. So family is really important to me. Here's a picture of my dog, Lola, and me sitting with her in the bathtub because she was afraid of the vacuum at the time. Okay, so we're very close. This is a picture of me as a baby. Aw, bet you always wanted to see a little wee baby picture of Miss Brown. Well, here it is, okay? This is a picture of me mountain biking, something I've been trying to take up more recently. Haven't as much since we've had the pandemic, but I'd love to get better at it and do it more often. Here are pictures of me with some of my best friends doing different things. My best friend of all time, her name's Christina, and these are some of my old college roommates. And here I have just a happy flower because I love color, I love happiness, I love smiling. And you see in the back, I have kind of just like a cool little spray paint design that I put to make it a little bit more colorful because I love being artistic. Over here on the back, okay, now we get into the next requirement. So we talked about you must have both sides covered. You must have at least one photo of yourself somewhere on there. It doesn't have to be just you. It can be you with other people, okay? And you must have at least 5 different images or things that represent you, okay? So how you do this is totally up to your creativity. So some could argue, well, Miss Brown, that's at least 5 things that represent you. Yes, it is, but the point is you need to have both sides covered and it should look cool and fun. And this is supposed to be something where you can get totally wild and creative. And ideally, just by looking at the record, you can tell who I am or a little bit about me for the record. I want to be able to do that with you. And when we do return to our beloved Classroom 16, we will have these hanging for others to check out. It's going to be awesome. So on this side, you can see that I have a little Converse sticker. I love tennis shoes. I love sneakers. I love Converse. I love Vans. I also have recently taken up skating a little bit more. I'll show you a quick little, so you can see here. Okay, those are a few of my skateboards. Okay, reposition this for a second. Okay, here, this girl it's just a print of a girl wearing a backwards hat because, as you can see, I love hats. I get in trouble at school for wearing hats, and it's bad. I need to not wear them, but I'm trying to make it so that hats are okay. But for now, the battle continues. We show respect and we don't have our hats on in the building. We're not supposed to, but you can see hat, hat, hat. Not a hat, but a little head thing. Didn't even notice that. Got my helmet with a hat on underneath. I got a hat on, hat on, hat on, hat on. Okay, so oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that I had a hat on in every single one of those. So there we go. It just makes this more true. I have the MTV logo. I don't watch MTV, but I love music. I love music so much. Another reason why I like this record project. You can see my record player over here. It's fun to try out some new music, and I have just one decent album I went out of my way to spend money on was Fleetwood Mac. So the rest we've gotten from like Goodwill and stuff. So hopefully I can grow my collection. I really want to get Ellie Goulding's new album on vinyl. Here is the Adidas logo, like little banana peels, but I like sports. I love Adidas. I also love Nike. So I don't know. Some people say you can't love both. I disagree. I have this little saying, kind is cool. If you don't know me, oh, excuse me, my phone's ringing. Let me take care of that. Sorry about that. I'll get that later. Looks like it's a Harris number. Okay, so kind is cool. If you know me already, you know how important that is to me, like kindness and how to be inclusive of others and learning how to be kind judges of the decisions we make and the people in our lives, because we have to make good decisions and we all make judgments, but how to do that well, that's so important to me, and that's a huge theme in our classroom every year. Hopefully you get to experience that. And then I just kind of did some different cool painting. I did an overlay stencil of the Supreme logo. It's just a fashion brand. They do like collaborations with different clothing brands. I like clothes. I'm kind of a tomboy if you haven't noticed, but lastly, but certainly not least, my name clearly visible. So that's probably like a reverse camera like angle. So you're probably reading Miss Brown backwards. But the reason I say this is so important is because taking on that title of Miss Brown when I got to become a teacher was very important to me, and I take a lot of pride in that, and I take a lot of pride in my name, and I hope you do too. So please, please, please make sure your name, at least on one side, you don't have to have it on both. I don't have my name on this side, but you need your name visible, like clearly visible, legible, easy to read. It pops on at least one side of your record, okay? First and last name. If you want to include middle name, for sure do that. Okay, I know this isn't my first and last name, but it's what you know me as, my first and last name, Miss Brown, okay? This is supposed to be fun. You don't need to spend a ton of money on it. I honestly am super artsy, and I had all these items already around my house. So I have paint, and I have glue sticks, and I have those things, some stickers. You might not. That doesn't mean you need to go to Michael's and spend a bunch of money. If you want to go spend money and mom and dad are okay with that and they want to help you with that, or you want to go do some work so you can earn some money to buy a few accessories to help decorate, please, by all means, like, make this as cool and representative of you as you want. But try to be creative and look for things around your house. So here's an example. If you are in love with your teddy bear, let's say you have a stuffed teddy bear, you're in love with it, okay? Can I glue my teddy bear to this? Okay, should I? Because I know one of you is like, well, you could, but you... Okay, no, you could, I guess, but I don't know why you would super glue your favorite teddy bear to this, okay? So you could, but I don't recommend you do, so please don't. one thing you could do if you really want to represent your teddy bear is maybe take a picture of you with your teddy bear, or a picture of your teddy bear, draw a teddy bear, paint a teddy bear, get a teddy bear sticker, anything like that to represent you and your love for your teddy bear. Okay, so you want to be creative. Okay, don't make mom and dad do this for you, but please, by all means, if they want to help you make it look pristine, do it. I really want these to look nice, and I really want them to be something you're proud of, because you'll have a chance to share these digitally while we're learning from home. But like I said, again, these will be posted for a lot of people to see, and it will represent you all year long once we get back into our classroom. So that's your For the Record, This Is Me project explanation. I'm posting this today in today's assignments, but it is not due today. This is something I want you to start thinking about. If you want to whip it out and finish it today, please do. This took me probably like a week because I added to it little by little. I don't want to rush it. So take your time. As of right now, we don't have a strict due date on it. We'll talk more about when and how we'll share our finished projects. But for now, there you go. Get started. All right, I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes for our meeting today. Okay, bye.